Hello, welcome back to Speak Out 101 where we learn English simplified. Today I'm going to give you 5 tips that will help you with English pronunciation. Let's get into it, let's waste no time. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the only tips you'll need to help you with pronunciation. So pronunciation is one of the most important things we need when learning a new language, not only English but any language, because each language comes with a different type of pronunciation. And one of the most difficult parts of learning a new language is pronunciation, because when you come from your own language, it's a bit difficult to adjust your tongue to a different language, especially English, since English has a bit of a smooth texture with its words. To maneuver your tongue is a bit difficult to adjust it. So let's get into it, let's waste no time. Tip number 1: know what you want to sound like. Now, a lot of people get this wrong because everyone goes straight to media and find different English lessons, different English TV videos, etc. And they don't really know what they want to sound like. So we get accents from America. I have a South African accent, so if you're using me to learn English, you will have more of a South African pronunciation, or you can get American. So if you take different ones, you might sound a bit weird, a bit of South African, a bit of American, and maybe even British. So find where you live, or where you want to be, or what you want to use English for. And that is a great starting point as to what you want to actually sound like. For example, if you'd like to travel, the most basic English would be American, right? That's universal, everyone knows it, everyone hears it, understands it when they watch videos or movies, social media. They are American, that's baseline. So basically, find what type of English you want to sound like, and that's your starting point. Don't confuse your English and become a mixed bowl of accents. Number 2, listen and observe. Now this is a big one, because a lot of people, when they decide they want to learn English, they go straight into what? Studying, finding things, all those things, talking. Don't stress yourself out. First, listen and observe. There's a lot of things going on with pronunciation, and like we said in the previous step, there's different types of accents and pronunciation when it comes to English. So listen to the English that you want to learn, what you want to sound like. Watch how they move their mouths, where they lift their tones, and how they interact, not only in pronunciation but in body language, because a lot of people use body language as a form of pronunciation, right? Like if we shout, we point, or we get angry in our face. Focus on those things. It helps you with pronunciation. It makes sure that you know when to emphasize a word. So make sure when you start your journey to learning English, we first listen and observe. Big one. Number 3, don't do what I'm doing. I am a native English speaker, so I'm speaking fast. You should not be doing what I'm doing. Don't talk too fast. As you've noticed, you stumble on your words if you speak too fast. So when you're starting out, try and take it easy. Slow and steady wins the race. Pronounce your words with every single syllable and letter in that word. Make sure that you take it easy. Slow down your sentences. This will help you understand what you are saying and actually listen to how you're pronouncing the words. Because if we talk fast, we often miss syllables, miss letters, and end up saying different words or not understanding the next person, or even worse, not understanding yourself. So start out by speaking slowly so that you can pronounce each word, each syllable smoothly. Got it? That's a big one in pronunciation. People stumble too quickly because their brain is working, trying to spit out the whole sentence all at once. And that's when pronunciation gets weakened because we're speaking fast. Okay. Number 4, record yourself. Now, when we record ourselves, I know it's a bit weird, I know, but when you hear how you sound, your brain tries and computes that sound and compares it to that of a native speaker. And you'll be able to hear, something's wrong here. When I listen to TV, when I watch movies, or when I listen to audiobooks, this is not the sound I'm hearing. So you'll know, wait, I don't pronounce that word properly. I don't pronounce my sentences properly. Why am I not sounding like a native speaker or like the person that I learned from? It's because when we speak, we're almost tone deaf to what we sound like until you actually hear yourself back. It's almost like listening to a voice note that you've sent someone over WhatsApp. You listen to it, you speak for 2 hours, and you listen to it, and you're like, wait, that's not me. That can't be me. Well, guess what? It is you. It is you, and you sound like that. So, listen to what you sound like. Make sure that you're pronouncing the word correctly. You listen to yourself will make you identify your mistakes faster, and therefore you can correct them faster. So, when you try to help yourself pronunciate better, listen to what you sound like. Even if it's not recording yourself with a camera, you can always try and send more audio voice notes or messages to your friends or family or whatever, so that you can hear what you sound like. And last but not least, practice. Now, when we trying to learn how to pronunciate better, we cannot do it by only listening to videos, movies, audios, and also reading books, etc. We have to practice ourselves. That is the only way we will be able to get better and better our pronunciation. So, go out there, try and record yourself, and then you listen, and then you practice better yourself. Like if you know you pronounce a word knife, you're like, wait, that's not right, knife. You practice that. Go outside, say, I am so upset, I'm going to stab the air with my knife. Please don't do that, but you know what I mean, right? Like, go out there, practice with your friends, talk to them, find friends first if you don't have any friends, and then practice with them, talk to them, make sure that they are hearing you, It's honest friends, so they can tell you, wait a minute, you've been pronouncing it bagel. It's not bagel, it's bagel. You get honest friends who will help you and teach you. Get English friends who will help you and teach you how to pronunciate words. And remember, back to tip 1, the English that you want to know, the English that you need. Because often people will be pronouncing one thing in a certain country, and in a different country it's a different way they pronounce it, and both are right. It's just a matter of where you need your English to be, right? American, British, South African, your choice, your life. So go out there, speak to people, use your tongue, be confident about it. Even if you get it wrong, that's where learning starts. It's when you make mistakes. We cannot learn if we're not making mistakes. So don't be afraid to make a mistake. Say words wrong. That's how you learn. That's when you grow. That's when you'll learn how to pronunciate better. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. Please use these tips. I promise you, you'll see a difference in your pronunciation. I use it in my Korean. I love BTS. I'm sure you know of BTS, the Korean band. I use them. I love watching their videos. I love them. I love their music. They are amazing. Is not even the words, the understatement. But I've learned just from watching their videos how to pronunciate a few Korean words, and that's learning a whole new language. I mean, someone can say something in Korean and I might know it. Who knows? So these things help. I promise they help. Just try them. Comment down below if you've ever used one of these and it worked. You know a word better now. You know how to pronunciate the word better. Like bagel is not bagel, it's a bagel. So like, comment and subscribe if you are interested in weekly updates on English learning. Next week will be a great one. Tips again to improve your English. Please watch it. Subscribe so that you can get notified, and go and check out my socials. Instagram, Speak Out 101. Go ahead. Bye. Have a lovely day.